What a dreary day. Our 21C Museum Hotel live weather boat camera shows, the rain's been coming down. It's been showery in nature, and it's ranged anywhere from sprinkles to light rain showers to some occasional moderate pops. And here you can see it on the Max Track. The bits of green showing up and tracking off to the northeast from the southwest. And it's a pretty good moisture feed that we've got going that's going to continue into this evening. That's got its own problems that we'll talk about. Out west, obviously, is what we're tracking for tomorrow. The snow's drawing ever closer. Now it's out over Des Moines, Kansas City, after hammering the Dakotas, moving through parts of northern Wisconsin and Minnesota. So they're dealing with it right now. We've got the rain, and boy, do we have showers just moving in. You can see it all just kind of working its way up from the Gulf Coast on that south to southwesterly flow. So newly issued, one of the newest ones that we've got, a flood watch for eastern Kentucky counties due to the potential for heavier rain. I've been talking about this all week. In addition to the winter weather threat, we've got the possibility of some maybe an inch or two of precipitation, especially out east later on this evening. So watch out for that, especially overnight. The possibility is there that we may have some issues with localized flooding due to the heavy rain. And this is the absolute mishmash of warnings, advisories, watches, everything else, all related to winter weather. And, of course, the one we're most interested in is the one that's issued here. It's a winter storm watch. It was issued this morning. It includes Maysville, Bluegrass counties, western Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky, you're not in on anything yet. You likely will be within the next 24 hours, though. And that watch goes all the way down into West Tennessee and extends, look at that, basically following where the band of snow is going to be up through Ohio, western PA, and eventually off towards New York. So what's up? Well, tomorrow. Through the day, the timing still looks to be into the afternoon for the start. This takes you into 2 o'clock Friday afternoon. We'll start out tomorrow morning as rain. And then you get into this pinkish color. That's an indication of mixed precipitation, light freezing rain and sleet. And then eventually, as we finally get cold enough, this Arctic air is going to be nosing in underneath that moisture that we've already got in place. That's why we've got this mixed precipitation issue. We'll go over to snow. But what happens a lot of the time when you've got a pretty good snow potential, but you've got mixed precipitation to start it off, it essentially eats what could have been those higher snow totals, undercutting it because you're losing it in the formation of sleet and freezing rain. So we're going to get both, and the combination of the two could be nasty. There you can see the snow by tomorrow night and early Saturday morning should be gradually winding down. But if we didn't have that mixed potential, which we do, we'd have a much higher snowfall total out of this. And speaking of that, we're looking for hundredths to maybe a few tenths of an inch, hardly anything in eastern Kentucky. The highest amounts out in western Kentucky, maybe a quarter of an inch of ice or higher, and that's huge. Now, we've been showing models starting to, because they've just been nuts this week, having a hard time latching in on anything. I'm comfortable with about the 2 to 4 inch snowfall range. That's on the back end, of course, of that mixed precipitation. Probably going to see higher amounts up towards the Ohio River, lesser amounts, maybe an inch or two into our far southeastern counties. So there will be a range. And there you can see, beyond that, the other concern, the big-time Arctic cold snap is just going to clamp down. So we're going to go from the 20s for highs Saturday to, the 20s for highs Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, single-digit teen lows. So the mess that we get setting up Friday night, the ice and the snow, it'll hang around for a while. No thaw in sight, and in fact could have another round of winter weather. This one looks more clipperish with pure snow as you get into Tuesday of next week.